Welcome back to the Minneapolis Convention Center in Minneapolis, Minnesota. We got some front runners, some people trying to make a comeback. It's going to be a big battle this weekend.
All of these guys want to make their mark and start off this weekend on a good foot, because if you slow down just a touch, you can go from second place to 30th place that fast. It's going to be a big, big show. I'm excited.
Scott Panchik, spotlight's on him with throning out of individual. It's his time to shine.
We're going to see fireworks on this one.
And they're underway.
And we've seen blinding speeds in all of these heats up into this particular point. Mr. Flash and Dash himself, Sam Dancer, he's coming off a knee injury, so he wasn't even sure he was even going to be competing, but always a consummate competitor. Jacob Heppner, so fast, he was able to get himself into that second set of 50.
There goes Panchik. Heppner and Urankar going at it here for the lead.
Your forearms start to go, your back starts to go, your arms start to go, and you are just in a lactic acid bath right now. Terrible, terrible feeling.
Dancer, his last one. Got to get down the floor. There he goes. One for Heppner. There's the sprint. He's going to be a little behind Sam Dancer, but in at 2:32. Holmberg in about 2:35. And here come the rest. Panchik now across. Sam Dancer's going to hold on to his lead through the first event.
I'm excited about it. You know, normally it'd be like, hey, let's snatch. But this year I'm excited for some long workouts. I'm excited to breathe heavy and utilize other things that weren't typically considered in my wheelhouse.
It went better than I practiced.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but not my workout, so I didn't really have high expectations for it, but I was just hoping that I'd go out there and outperform what I practiced, and I did, so I was happy with that.
I might beat you. I'll take your snatch, and I'll give you my event 3. That's how I swear.
I swear to God, event 3, it's my favorite one.
Dang it! I want your snatch, and you can have whatever.
Dude,
you
it's
want.
those high pulls tear people apart at the end. Yes. And I'm just like.
Yeah, this is going to be a whole lot of fun. We have got some veterans here in this one, and it's just going to be a grind it out who can suffer in a little over 2 minutes. Wells puts it down, and it's going to be Brooke Wells out of CrossFit Fringe in Columbia, Missouri.
That was impressive.
Woo! Boy, she smoked that.
How old are you?
I'm 19.
What's your athletic background?
I was a gymnast. I quit in 9th grade to go to track, and so I ran track all of high school and then quit. I didn't take a college scholarship so that I could focus on CrossFit.
Last year, it wasn't the regional that I needed to have, and I was not 100% to be able to perform everything that I could. It's never my only goal that I have of the weekend is just to qualify. I have many other goals along the way. I want to keep proving that limitations don't exist and that you can overcome anything that's thrown at you.
I'm actually happy that we were the third week. At first I was dreading it because it's so long to practice the workouts, but I had a little back problem. Everything kind of fell into place last week, so you have to deal with injuries from time to time.
Man, last year I sucked at rope climbs, and I spent a lot of time doing them. So I think it's gonna be fun. I mean, you can pace it, you can go fast. Thrusters are fun because it's a short man's game. Rope climbs, not a short man's game. It'll be fun anyway, so I'm looking forward to that one for sure.
And we're underway as we have started off of 21 thrusters here in Tommy V.
Julie Fouché, last year in the rope climb event, she just dominated. Out of these two regions, she had the best time of all these ladies. Graham Holmberg, he is exceptional on the rope.
This is really where the grip gets tested from the 75 snatches earlier today, and it won't come into play here in the first round, but that last round, you'll see it really come into play. So Heppner back to start round number 2.
This is where experience is really going to come into play for Graham Holmberg.
Boucher is really made up some ground here.
She knows what she's doing. She knows what she's doing.
Here goes Julie Boucher, and she'll be the leader in event 2 at 9:16. Hebner is done. There's Holmberg. It's a sprint to the finish. Holmberg on the left side, and Holmberg gets in just ahead. Here comes Anderson out of CrossFit K-Town. Now we'll see if Brescher take that number 2 spot here in this final heat today. And so a good finish there for what should be the favorite here in the Central, Julie Boucher.
Is this all or nothing, all in, all Julie this whole weekend?
Absolutely. I know this is going to be my last regional, so I'm just trying to have as much fun as I can and leave it all out here.
I feel like Happy Gilmore's caddy. Slightly to the left.
It breaks left.
It's because you were wearing one shoe.
Oh, yeah. No, and then I saw Jacob land right before me, and I felt like he wasn't running as hard as I think he could have been.
I didn't even know he was even close until I got off and looked over and he was already in front of me and I couldn't accelerate past that, but it went well.
So I was able to, I think, just edge him out because I don't think he realized somebody was right behind him.
Yeah, I was too tired, like I had giraffe legs.
I'll take a first any day of the competition. It's great.
It is what it is. It's a long weekend that's going to go fast, so you got to take your points where you can get them and enjoy the process.
I let her beat me all the time. I use women's weight on every workout, and she usually beats me.
Reverse grip.
Oh yeah, I can't, my mixed grip clean. That's good. You can't hook grip a women's bar or a men's bar, obviously.
Graham Holmberg beat Hefner by 0.2 of a second in Tommy V to get that event win, puts him atop the leaderboard. Over on the women's side, a familiar name sits atop the leaderboard there, Julie Boucher. She wins Tommy V, and now she sits in first place overall, 180 points for Fouché, and then 3 games veterans behind her.
I'm excited for event 3. My goal is just to finish it. I think, like last year, I really wanted to finish the chipper, and I didn't. So this year, I want to finish it. I don't really care what my time is, but under 26.
Julie and Stacy and Elizabeth are in there. They have a large enough buffer. And with the events that are coming up, I think they're going to do fine on them.
And this is the dark place, the pain cave type of workout. The athlete controls everything.
100% human powered, and we got some powerful humans coming out of the gate here.
Anderson, first off the true form, and the first of the overhead squats.
If anyone has a chance, I think, to finish this event out of this field, I think it's going to be Julie.
Her last chance maybe to take that top spot on the podium.
Well, she said she wanted to lay it out all on the floor, and coming into her career, she was known as the grinder and the endurance athlete. Hefner is just moving smooth through those overhead squats. He looks real comfortable.
Got to the overhead squats first. He's the first of the GHDs. Now we're really going to test the midline. And there's Sam Dancer, the second to get to the GHD.
Julie is such a grinder. I think this right here is where she's going to go to make her move, because a lot of the other ladies are going to try to push a little too hard and really hit the wall. You can see the tempo of a lot of these athletes in that first 50 are really fast. It's that last 50. That's where it really starts to hurt, where it really starts to suck, and you're just having muscle fatigue at that point.
There is Hefner. He's going to maintain his lead. He's going to be the first to the double unders. 90-second lead for Hefner. Boucher's made her way up, and she wasn't in the top 2 to get to the overhead squats or the GHDs, but now she is kind of pulled ahead, and she is going to be the first to the double unders. Sam Dancer now making his way to the jump rope, and he will get his double unders underway.
She's going to be able to blast through those sets of 75 and try to recover herself as much as possible.
Now Brooke Wells in the purple makes her way. So right now you're looking at Boucher, Drescher, and Wells, your top 3. Now here's Sam Dancer in second place.
Sam being so strong, now he's able to use his strength.
Hefner can move to the box jump overs. Boucher still up front. Had a little over a 1-minute lead in the blue top and the black shorts. And Boucher will be the first to the box jump overs.
Jacob Hefner, very, very impressive.
Would be only the 5th man, 5 reps to go. The crowd on their feet. On the box. Wow. 2 minutes in the central finish, and he gets it with about 5 seconds to spare unofficially.
Look at her move. That's a step and a go, a step and a go. Like, this girl is on fire.
A little stumble there. Look at that shoe. Oh, yeah, I don't know if she turned her ankle, but she is moving that right ankle. And she has stopped here. Oh, that's That doesn't look good, and that's not a good look on her face. Wells will now move into first place once she gets past the reps of Fouché, who has still not gone back to the box.
The plus side for Julie is she's way ahead of a lot of the ladies, and she has a nice, comfortable lead overall, so hopefully that kind of protects her a little bit. But sometimes you just got to do what you need to do.
Well, we saw Sam Briggs do this in the first weekend, and there is the time cap. And now I guess, Bill, the question is we will wait for the next women's event, and we'll have to see.
You can definitely see there was a look of shock in her face of, oh my gosh, what just happened? So she's trying to figure that out. I'm sure being the doctor in her, she's trying to do some self-assessment, you know, kind of on the fly. So we'll have to see what happened there.
Sounds like I have probably a partial Achilles tear. I literally thought that someone like dropped a barbell on my foot. That's why I like looked behind me, like I thought something rolled on my foot. And then, I mean, I would like to do the handstand walk, and I could take a 0 for the snatch. And like really tomorrow, if they would let me like do the whole skateboard rowing thing, I could probably do the what is it, 6th event. I mean, I kind of want to just do as much as I can just for fun. Sorry. It's not really how I wanted it to go, how I wanted to end it, but I don't really have a choice, and you can't just like keep going just because you had, you know, something happen. I gave it my all. I couldn't really change anything, and this is just how it's gonna end, I guess. Hopefully I won't be wearing a boot at my wedding. But no, I mean, I have a lot of things to look forward to, so.
Holcomb in lane 3, Akinwale in lane 4. They are neck and neck. Akinwale pulling just ahead over there. There's a big round of applause for Fouché. No trouble at all.
Look at that. Just great stability overhead, even with that boot.
No surprise, way out in front, about to get to the turnaround. Elizabeth Akinwale out of Chicago, Illinois. Make it all the way. It looks like she'll just miss the event record. Both hands fully across.
Wow.
Stumbles, tuck and roll over onto the finish mat at about 129 unofficially. Fouché is going to finish his event with the boot.
Nice job, Julie Fouché, man. That's giving me goosebumps right there. You're giving me goosebumps.
Across, it's Hefner. Can he keep his feet? Yes, he does. He stumbles, but just ahead of Panchik.
Final event for these guys today, the 1-rep max snatch. If this is truly her last shot at this, they might as well go out and have some fun.
Going to tie the event record. He's got it.
He needed that. He needed that. That's the heart of the competitor right there. That's a true competitor. Keep me in the game because I want to play. Right on, Julie.
on a silly injury is just, it's frustrating for everybody to see. She still came out there, still walked on her hands, beat a bunch of people, snatched a couple times, and I believe she beat people there too.
There's a lot of jealous women out there right now. Jacob Hepner finished the event. You didn't. Thoughts?
It's impressive. I don't know what else to say other than I want to kick you right now.
Well, I wanted a first place on an actual event, but I guess I was like a second and a half off. So that's kind of sad.
I was gonna go 265, 267, and then last second I was like, go 270, and then 285, and I hit 270. Looked down on the ground, I grabbed 2 10s, and I realized there was a 5 and 2.5s, and instead of putting them away, I was like, might as well put them on there and go 290. So it was one of those where it was, I needed 100 points, and whether, I needed it. So if I would have hit anything less, it wouldn't have been this big of a deal. So I wanted it to matter.
With the lead early on here in this event. We'll see if Hepner can make up some ground here in the chest of bars.
Look how strong she is on those handstand push-ups. This is a great event for her. Stacey Tovar in that 5th spot, having to go to singles. And this is an important event for Lindy Barber. She's sitting in 6th place, about 20 points out of that coveted 5th spot currently.
And Hepner grabs the lead, but the battle for 3rd is between Alex Anderson at 40 and Nick Urankar.
So you need to be real smart. You can't just be a dumb jock and just kind of go balls to the wall and be ballistic. You have to know exactly what your body's doing.
Here comes the 19-year-old rookie, Brooke Wells, makes her way to the pull-up bar. Holcomb already on her handstand push-ups. She is starting to really pull away. About a 20-second lead here.
He is on a mission right now. No stopping, no resting, no waiting. Man, he is on fire.
And she's doing well in the event with or with no boot. She's hanging around in the top half. In fact, she right now is in 5th place in this heat. Hepner's going to win the event. She's going to jog across and run across now in about 11:27, 11:28 unofficially. Able to rep out the last 2, and he'll come in at 2nd in this heat. Holcomb is off, and Holcomb is going to win the heat.
Wow, she played that perfect. Played that perfectly.
What about an athlete that just wanted to supplement their training to help out with some track and field, and now she's one more event away from going to Carson, California. Dancer is still trying to finish up his handstand.
He was really looking forward to the handstand push-ups, but it looks like he's kind of, dying out on that. He's really going to need to have a nice big event if he wants to solidify and keep that spot where he is in the top 5.
But here is Fouché.
We even get a run out of that. Look at that champion.
Boy, what a story this weekend. You feel bad for her, but so courageous to keep on, and it is not out of the realm of possibility.
I'm having the most fun I could ever have, because to go out there with absolutely no pressure and just have fun and enjoy the competition, like no one ever gets that opportunity. So it's actually a really cool way to end the weekend.
See, my butt's really big. So there's that rule that you can't push your butt back. Well, it just looks so big that it's like he's pushing his butt back. No, it's just really large, like a horse butt. Kim Kardashian must have been over that big butt, but it's me.
I'm so excited for Event 7. Hang on to the rings as long as possible, and if I need to, break it up into 2, but I shouldn't have a problem.
This last one should go well. It's short, fast, straight to the point, so as long as I can get my muscle ups in the sets that I want, I should be able to go pretty speedy through the clean ladder.
Dude, I had no clue I would even be top 10. I didn't even know I was going to compete this year.
So you're not stressed right now?
No. What would be the point? What would really be the point to come out here and stress myself out?
What would it mean to go back to the games?
That's kind of an emotionally charged question. It would be pretty awesome. It'd be a dream come true. I've made a lot of sacrifices over the years to get this far, and it'd be real nice to get back there.
Let's take a look at the overall standings as that plays out. Very important here. Sheila Barton has the last spot in 5th place. Stacey Tovar just on the outside. Jacob Hepner would almost have to implode not to win this region, but Sam Dancer saying, "You shall not pass." And there they go, off to the races in 1 and 2. It's Morad and Urankar now in lane 10. It's going to be Keithley. Tovar is going to get to the ladder first, and it's Barden and Tovar. Urankar is ripping through the barbells. Barden and Tovar are rep for rep. Nick Urankar will get on the mat just off of the event record. She stands it up, and Tovar may have just punched her ticket to the games. Panchek is in at 122. Not seen Sam Dancer come across yet. There is Lindy Barber, and Barden misses again, but Barber is in. Just can't get it. You can tell the frustration. She knows the deal right now. Hefner trying to finish it out here in lane 5. Cannot get it stood up.
He needs to take some time right now.
Second, Wally is in. Holcomb is across. Barden finally gets the final lift up and across on the finish mat, and all you have to do is take a look on her face.
He knew that this wasn't going to be his event.
There you go. Good job, took enough time. He's on the mat about 3:07 unofficially. Brooke Wells across at 4:45. What a weekend for the 19-year-old rookie out of Columbia, Missouri. We'll have to wait a little while, see how many spots fell in all the heats.
In 5th place, Lindy Barber.
Your 2010 Games champ, Graham Holmberg.
In 4th place, Elizabeth Akinwale.
Your 4th place finisher, Nick Urankar.
In 3rd place, Stacy Tovar.
Your 3rd place finisher, Alex Anderson.
In 2nd place, Nicole Holcomb.
Earning his 2nd trip to the games from CrossFit 816, Jacob Hefner.
And in 1st place, make some noise for Brooke Wells.
His 4th trip to the games from CrossFit Mentality. Give it up for Scott Panchik.
I'm so happy for you.
All I had to do was not fuck up. And I controlled my own destiny, and it just wasn't good enough.
I just want to like breathe, a sigh of relief. Like it all paid off, you know, and the best is yet to come because there's no more transition. There's no more like, I'm finally starting to get into a routine, and I just like, you know, you just work your ass off and just sacrifice so much. Like, I'm just overwhelmed. I'm overwhelmed.
It's fine being second to Scott Panchik. I'm okay with that.
Honestly, it has been the biggest roller coaster ever. I don't know, I figured I don't know what I was gonna do at this point, because in workout 3, when I couldn't breathe, I thought this is it. It's over for me. And my wife had told me, if you don't make it this year, you're done. So I thought I'm done. And then when I walked off the floor, I just was like, she actually was amazing. Just was like, you still have it, you can still do it. And I just took it one at a time and took chances. And I mean, I guess that's the name of the game. If you don't, you may be sitting out. And I was pushed to take chances, and it paid off.
I just came here to have fun, honestly, and take in the experience. And after the second day, I realized that I really want to make it to the games and possibly win regionals. So this is fun.
Yeah, I think we're seeing the future happening right now. We're seeing 19-year-olds and 22-year-olds winning super regionals easily, and I'm a 36-year-old mom, so I think I might be the last of my breed, and I just want to make a good showing and show that the moms and the older girls can still do it.
This is the stressful part. Now's the fun part. You're going to the games, and
you got nothing to lose, you're there. That's the time to take chances and just make it happen.